Welcome to the Unengaged Agent, social media marketing and news for real estate agents. Our first topic is
TikTok stories. So I just got the first update, and for me, it's been rolling out to different people, and it's different. It's you post, you create a video, or you can create one or upload a photo or video, and there's two buttons. Either you share, I think it's a regular post, and then one says post to stories. I can't remember exactly, but anyway, it disappears into Storyland for 24 hours. And as far as I know, I believe what I've seen is that it goes to your FYP page, and it's only there for 24 hours. So
that's the main difference. It's like other stories on Instagram and Facebook where after 24 hours it's gone.
Yeah, the main difference I would say is Instagram and Facebook on the stories, it's across the top. It's clearly here are the stories, even Pinterest ideas. But with the TikTok stories, it's actually just as you're scrolling through, it's in your feed, right? Yeah. And then you'll see a little blue, it actually says story next to it, and then you'll know it's someone's story.
So I guess people are going to use it more just like, not as full videos, but just like little snippets of what their day is going on, just right?
Yeah. So one plays after the other. So when I was scrolling and I came across another TikToker, right? It had his one story, and then it went into the second one that was there. So it plays just like it would across the top of Instagram or Facebook.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll see how it works. If people use it, if people don't.
Right.
And exactly. See if it gets more or less traction than the video.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, our next topic is lights on in the home for showings.
Yeah, so obviously we work with sellers, and sometimes they question why do we leave the lights on all the time, or prior to people seeing the home. And I think it's just more when you walk into a home, you want that light, bright feeling, and want to make it look like a model. So it helps to have all the lights on, or and over daytime have the blinds open. Just get as much light in the home as possible.
Especially with Florida, with the weather, there's quite a bit of overcast, and it just shows well. It's just a great tip too, even if it's a owner-occupied home. If you have a upcoming showing, to have all the blinds open and the lights on, and just give it that model feel when you walk through the door.
Yeah, especially in Florida too, we like to keep the temperature just a little bit lower than normal, just so you get that nice cool air as soon as you walk in the front door.
Right.
Because first impressions, obviously they mean a lot, and having that, even if the home is vacant or whatnot, just more lights I think is better.
Got it. All right. And then our next topic is rental restrictions. Again, we're in Florida, right? So we've got a lot of out-of-state investors or even local investors, but a lot of the communities are tightening up on the rental percentage actually within the community, right?
Yeah. So if you have a lot of communities, they frown on the Airbnb. They don't want people like staying a weekend here or just a month or whatnot. So a lot of communities around here, they have a 6-month minimum lease, which it works well for, say, snowbirds or whatnot if they want to come down during the winter and rent out the rest of the time there, and it's also better than having restricted people just to a full year lease, as some communities do.
Yeah, and we're learning more and more that a lot of the communities with the HOAs, typically we thought would be 1 year minimal rental, but it seems like more and more 6 months. That it just doesn't allow more than 2 rentals within a 12-month period, and also like Tony said, no Airbnbs.
Yeah, of course, all these communities they bury these restrictions on their 100 pages of documents. So we did a lot of reading over the weekend.
Yes.
And found out our media communities what they allow and don't allow, and it's definitely case by case basis. Each community is slightly different, but trying to learn what the communities in your area allow and don't allow.
Yeah, and especially, where we are with a lot of new construction. So there's quite a bit of people looking for that short-term rental, while their home's being built also. Okay. And then let's see. This you'll tell me about, but Instagram is rolling out, testing a new full screen main feed. Is that what that is?
So Instagram is going to look like TikTok. So it's going to have the full video up, and you swipe. Instead of having like individual boxes, and you can see the next one below the first one.
Okay.
It'll be full screen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. And they're going to mix in stories and reels all within that same feed.
I just said that in a TikTok I made earlier today. I think I started with I don't even know what I said, but just basically they're all blending together. They're kind of or they're crisscrossing. Each platform is kind of adapting to.
Of course, everyone wants the other audience. TikTok with their tremendous growth, Instagram wants that.
Yeah.
And then and TikTok going with stories wants some of that Instagram feel and familiarity and the audience that they're not catching.
Well, it's interesting though because each platform has its own audience. So once you try to adapt, I don't know. Like even the new stories feature, we're kind of with TikTok a little bit lost on that as a user.
Yeah, the Instagram full screen feed. That's I think they're still testing it. I don't think it's like official, but it's interesting to see what they're trying out and seeing what works and doesn't work. I mean, I would kind of say like the TikTok, way of swiping up to the video and stuff like that is a little more intuitive and kind of works.
Well, plus you can shake. I can't hold the phone.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's my arm. But anyway, that's interesting. I didn't know. I didn't realize. I don't know. When I read it, I thought you meant like it's widescreen.
No,
I don't know.
So
I don't know
if they mix in the stories in there, like what TikTok is now, and if they mix in the reels and the posts, the still videos, which Instagram is known for.
But I think it's so much of the community. I think it's a whole two different worlds of people of aesthetically. Instagram's a certain
age groups. All that stuff. It is a different audience.
Yeah.
But everybody's trying to grow their audience, and they're trying different things. So it's interesting to see what these platforms try and don't try.
And each individual on the different platforms and how it works out too. So yeah, it's interesting. I just went out of my All right, so spring home buyer wants. So, I think it was like the top 5 things of spring home buyers and what they're looking for. Not in any kind of order, but I know one of them would be like some kind of water feature, whether it's a pool or a pond. They want that water.
And I think a lot of it, obviously, we're in Florida, so a pool is a major factor for people buying a home, especially if they're coming from not Florida and they want to move to Florida. They want that pool. They want that lifestyle.
Exactly. And then the other one was just kind of like just the scenery. So if it's like, you want that prairie look or conservation or even water views, that was important to them.
Another one was the community amenities, right? So the community has its own pool or has a bike trail.
Yeah, the outdoor amenities was important. And then the other one was,
land, lot size.
Yes, yes.
Space, if you want that scenery, you want that view, you're going to want space.
Right. That was the last one.
Yeah, that was the last one.
No, there was one more. My phone, hold on. But anyway, let me think. Oh, renovated. They would like updated. So any bells and whistles. So anything that stands out as a new roof or new AC or updated kitchen. That's keywords that catches their eyes.
Right now, people are paying a premium to buy a home.
Yeah.
The prices are higher, and they feel if they're going to pay this higher number, they don't want to do anything after closing. It has to be move-in ready. They have to plop their furniture down, and they're good to go.
Right.
And it makes sense. So it's one of those things where if you're selling a home, try to keep these things in mind. Obviously, some things you can change, but these are what kind of buyers are looking for right now.
All right, and on to our next topic would be VistaCreate.
VistaCreate. Yes, I saw this. Got this email today. So Vistaprint is creating its own creating platform like Canva. So it's their version of Canva on their website where they can kind of you can make graphics, make social media posts. Facebook, Instagram templates are all there. Stock videos, stock pictures, they're all there. So it's really like a one-to-one copy of Canva. You can remove the background, and
I think to their advantage, a lot of people have ordered from them before, so they know the quality of what to expect. Whereas Canva, people are just now ordering from Canva, so not. But it's good.
It's
good. Yeah.
It's good. I mean, it's good to have also competition. So, say if one comes up with a new feature, the second one will, try to have a similar feature. So,
right.
The more of these companies that do it, the better. And it's, I haven't poked around too much in it, but the templates look nice.
Is it user friendly like Canva?
Yeah, it looks exactly. It also looks exactly like Canva.
Oh man, that's tough. Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously with Vistaprint, they have the printing background, so they could. If you come up with a good design and you want to put it on a flyer or a business card, they have
the print on demand. Okay, all right, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's it
for today. This week.
I'm Patricia.
I'm Tony.
And have a great weekend.
Take care.
Bye.